miss this one. The Dragons and the Raiders, 4 o'clock Sunday.
Hello everyone, our first trip to Brisbane in this year's Arrive Alive Cup, and what an occasion for the young men that will play today for Warwick State High School and Wynnum State High. A chance to play at the revamped Suncorp Stadium, the biggest moment no doubt in their football careers to date, and we do expect a tight match as well. Here's the fact sheets on the two schools. First of all, Wynnum State High School. They do have some previous good form in this cup. Way back in 1989 they reached the Final Four, knocked out that year by Holy Cross College of Ryde. Among their former students, a couple of Origin players of years gone by, Craig Greenhill and Paul Green. And their opponents, Warwick State High School, one of the oldest secondary schools in Queensland. Good local form. They won the Darling Downs final, beating Harristown High School, which is good form coming into today among their wins in the qualifying round of matches. Of course, it's a chance to gauge the form of some of the Queensland schools that have been so dominant in the past 2 years. We waited 25 years for a Queensland side to break through in the Cup. It happened in 2001 with Palm Beach Currumbin winners in the final. They'd had some good form coming up to that 2001 year. And then lo and behold, having waited that long, the Queensland schools made it back-to-back last year. And it was the turn of Wavell State High, beaten finalists back in 1993. Well, they claimed the title in 2002 with a win over Terra Sancta College at Aussie Stadium. It certainly shows that the strength in schoolboy football in Queensland has never been stronger. And these are the young men representing Wynnum State High School. They are pumped up for the occasion. They are the Brisbane Bayside champions, and they have come through another couple of qualifying matches since then as well. So undefeated in schoolboy football this year. And their line-up for today: at fullback, Gross; on the wings, Wine and Mallon; in the centres, Jennings and Hamilton; the halves, Miller and Smith; and the forwards, Moore, Clark, Bomb, Lanoy, Jeffrey and Crawley is the hooker. To watch we've elected is their halfback, Jai Smith. I'm told he's under notice with both the Broncos and the Storm. Actually played fullback for Brisbane at the state championships, but quite a talent. And now the boys from Darling Downs, Warwick State High School, probably wearing the colours of the Roosters in the NRL. And across this team, many of them either play for the Warwick Cowboys or the Wattles in the local competition. They do start today as underdogs. Their lineup: Johnson at fullback, Chandler and Johnston on the wings, Duncan and Houston the centres, Brosnan and Osborne the halves, and the forwards, McKenzie, McMahon, Bunch, Williams, McGee and Bloomfield. Way to watch in their side is their number 9, Michael Bloomfield. A lot of their good attacking work will start there. He's a Darling Downs representative player, only 16 years of age.
Stay on, boys.
Alex Sitter is the referee for this clash. And light rain here at Suncorp Stadium. Knockout competition in the Arrive Alive Cup. And it is Wynnum running from left to right in the green and white stripes for the first half. And both teams have won many matches through qualifying to reach this stage. This is Chris Johnston for Warwick. And this time it is Josh Williams over the 40-metre line. I'm joined in commentary again today by the New South Wales Origin coach Phil Gould, who's having a little break from Origin preparations just to monitor the form of some of the Queensland school talent.
Yeah, and I bet both these sets of teams are excited about getting run on Suncorp Stadium, the old Lang Park, as we see a turnover there, but very exciting for the kids of Queensland to actually get a run here on this great new ground.
Yeah, this is Bray Mallon, who later on today will have the goal-kicking duties for Wynnum. Crawley, he's a New South Welshman in the ranks, working the dummy half duties for Wynnum. For Chris Jeffrey. Spoken about the Wattles and the Warwick Cowboys, the local sides that a lot of the Warwick players play for. There are 9 members in this Wynnum side who play for the Wynnum under-17 side. So good combination in their team. As now through the gap, Jared Clark. He's only 8 metres away from the line. Early defensive work here for Warwick. And they attack the short side, Wynnum. He reached the last tackle. Crawley. And back with a 5'8". This is Trent Miller. The little kick. Got it underneath the crossbar. Pressure again on Warwick. And the fullback, Aaron Johnson. They got past the first, but unable to get past the second, the third, and the fourth, and it's a line dropout.
Well handled there by the Wynnum team. Good control of the ball. Nice little kick into the in goal. And able to getting a restart by forcing it. Give them another chance with the football.
Good dropout too. Well fielded by Lanoy. He was off balance. It was a good catch. And conditions becoming just a little more difficult. The rain is a fraction heavier now. So Wynnum in possession, second tackle, 28 metres away from the Warwick line. And the fans that are here, they will brave the conditions. Ball lost by Crawley. And referee Sideris has picked up a knock on both ways. It will be a feed for Warwick. Ball was definitely played at by the Warwick defence. Some raps too on the 5'8" in this Warwick side. The number 6, Luke Brosnan. He is the captain of the team. And a Darling down representative. Half a chance. Good cover tackle there by Jason Hamilton. There's some speed out in the back line. Duncan was the player who was carrying the football. They tell me the 2 number 4s in this match, they are the quickest out there. Tom Houston for Warwick and Hamilton for Wynnum. Josh Williams who will play it. No penalty goes the way of Warwick, and this is their best chance so far in the game. 45 metres out from this Wynnum try line. So we get a chance to see what their attack has to offer. And the restart with Bloomfield and carried forward by McGee. He's one of only 2 players not wearing headgear on the starting side here. And across through Osborne. And some good defence over the top there by Clark. It was on the second row on McMahon, one of the bigger forwards in this Warwick pack. They're only 20 metres away. Osborne this time finding an inside runner. And now it is the Wynnum defence which is under great pressure. It was a good tackle on Brosnan, but only 5 metres away from the line. Now McGee, and McGee just powers over for the try. It was all straightforward for Warwick. First visit inside the 20, and they come up with a 4-pointer. And the try to the front rower, Frank McGee.
Got in the back of some good play from their halves, Osborne and Brosnan, controlling the game well. Just a little inside ball here, and he looks a bit of a player here, Brosnan. Got good footwork and nice hands, and from the play of the ball, the quick play of the ball, was able to give number 10 there, McGee, a free run to the line. And first points for the Warwick State High School, which for those in New South Wales is about 2 hours west of Brisbane. Vossi?
Brosnan has the kick. He's a left footer. And he's only 17 metres out. Played a big part in the lead up to the try. And 4 becomes 6. Warwick off to the start here in the Arrival Live Cup. They lead Wynnum State High 6 points to 0. Play back underway with Bray Mallon. They look good early, Wynnum, but the first time their defence was put to the test, they found themselves in a bit of trouble, and the try scorer, Frank McGee. He's wound up, he's fired up the number 10. And a good hit up back from the kickoff. Now Rory McKenzie. One of the biggest forwards to one of the smallest in McKenzie. Right at the moment, confidence high. Josh Williams gets them to the 40-metre line. Low tackle there by Jeffrey. Now it's with Osborne. 7 and 6 have made a good start to the game for Warwick. Osborne and Brosnan, and this is Brosnan who will kick off the back of Jai Smith and fielded by Hamilton.
Boys, 10, front of the kicker.
And Warwick,
Front of the kicker.
as a result, offside.
Yeah, there'll be a rebound here off one of the Wynnum players, and the players in front of the kicker are offside. They were within 10 metres of the ball. The ball wasn't played at, so a correct decision there from the referee. And an opportunity now for Wynnum to put some pressure on.
There's Chris Jeffrey with the first hit up. And proving himself a handful too. Took the weight of Williams to join McMahon in the tackle. 30 metres away, Wynnum on the attack, and this is Michael Baum. They trail by 6 points to 0. defender. The first man in the tackle has been left flat on his back as Crawley goes for a good dart. Linking up with the halfback Smith. 5 metres out from the line. Smith gets there all the way. Classic rugby league. Hooker to halfback. And it is 6-4, the try to the halfback for Wynnum, Jai Smith.
I was going to say the first time the Wynnum side had the football, you could see that the 9 and the 7 were both very good players. And this is Crawley getting out of dummy half, goes right, steps back, a nice little overs line, drawing the defence, providing an opportunity there for Jai Smith. He looked for support on the outside, but was able to pull his way through the defence and score alongside the post, and a good hit back. Good footwork there from Crawley, able to create the space on the other side of the ruck. And Jai Smith, who's the player we highlighted before the game, runs in to score the try.
And Bray Mallon to level the scores at 6-all. The winger. It's all locked up here in the Arrive Alive Cup. Mallon took a little tumble. He does it with style. It is 6-all, Wynnum and Warwick.
6:30 tonight.
Welcome aboard Funniest Home Videos Flight 2103.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Knock it off!
Knock it off!
But please don't try this at home.
I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
Then at 7, Caleb Packham hides the camera, sets the trap, and everybody's game. Where will they strike next?
Always look for the hidden camera.
All new Camera Trap right after Funniest Videos, 7 o'clock tonight on 9.
For a limited time only, get a great deal on the spacious 7-seat Kia Carnival. You get the V6 Carnival loaded with creature comforts for just $29,990.
Queensland Camper Trailers Showroom offers you the largest range of camper trailers in Queensland, including Cavalier and Kimberley. Just 200 metres south of Moss Street at 3407 Pacific Highway, Slacks Creek, our experienced team will answer your questions at Queensland Camper Trailers.
Are you a millionaire? Why not? It took us just 3 years. We started with nothing.
And you can too. Morgan Pacific invites you to share an evening with Danny and Paul Hanna, the two property gurus who share their unique property strategy with thousands worldwide. In 4 hours, you'll learn 4 strategies to help build your $1 million property portfolio. It's 100% education and guaranteed to get you started on the fast track to wealth. Seats are limited at just $59. One night only, Wednesday, July 23 at the Brisbane Convention Centre. Reserve your seats today. 1-800-246-600.
For goodness sake, wear your jeans on Jeans for Jeans Day. Friday, August the 1st, and help beat the pants off children's diseases.
New from Red Rooster. Tender marinated chicken pieces, delicious tzatziki sauce, crispy lettuce and tomato, all in a freshly baked roll. Red Rooster souvlaki sub. One taste and you will understand. Only at Red Rooster.
It's a 4X Factory direct clearance sale, and it's a ripper. Big men's shorts and shirts out. Footy shorts and supporter gear out. NRL supporter polos out. 4X Factory outlet at Newman Road, Geebung.
Crocodiles are gorgeous. They're Australia's apex predator. Modern-day dinosaurs. And you can catch these big wild-caught blokes up close and in safety at my home at Australia Zoo. Every day at our crocodile feeding demos. Have a go at these little beauties, will you? And crikey, there's stacks of other wildlife to see and touch too. You'll have a great day out at my new big Australia Zoo just north of Brisbane, where crocs rule.
At Nick Scali Furniture until 5 p.m. Sunday, pay absolutely nothing for 2 years on all stock items. No deposit, no interest, no repayments for 2 years. Pay absolutely nothing for 2 years. Offer must end Sunday at Nick Scali Furniture. For a limited time only, get a great deal on the spacious 7-seat Kia Carnival. You get the V6 Carnival loaded with creature comforts for just $29,990.
Brosnan sends us into the next passage of play. On the way to the goal line. Waiting for Lanoy to come back. So Wynnum, a quick reply to the first try to Warwick. Crawley headed across field.
Of course, Wynnum, Vossi, were Cup finalists, Cup semi-finalists way back in 1989. Had some fairly famous players go through their ranks too. Craig Greenhill, Paul Green, Samantha Riley and Danny Grimley have been through the school. Jeff Wittenberg, a good sporting school over the years, not only in rugby league but cricket, indoor cricket, tennis and squash. They've had their stars.
Kicking from inside the 40. Winger was up in the line too. The angle wasn't there on the kick. Johnson's got it covered. That's Aaron Johnson. Outside the 30, Dave Warwick, the coaching staff of the Wynnum State High School side. He's also the CEO of the Wynnum Football Club. 15 metres inside their own half. And back with Josh Williams. Some rugged front on defence there by Jeffrey. As Osborne comes across, this is their try scorer, McGee. And again, he got through the first tackle. Osborne. And attacking that right side for Houston. He is the speedster. 35 metres from the line, last tackle. The ball with Warwick. And Gross is the fullback under this for Wynnum. Good take. It was just floating away from his grasp at the finish there, and in the wet conditions too, it added merit to the catch. With it as Mallon. A wrestling match there with Jeff Rees. Not bad metres from the winger. This time it's his other winger, Russell Wine, getting his first touch for the match. Decision by Bloomfield to retreat from what could have been a dangerous tackle. Michael Baum to halfway for Wynnum. It's been a straightforward set of 6 here. They are making good metres though. Crawley takes off. This is shade to Danny Medeiros. Passing inside for Smith. Now 15 metres out. The combination that worked for the try works again there. Out of dummy half with Hamilton. Hamilton puts on a spurt, gets it over. A good attempt to hold him up, but Hamilton scores the second try for Wynnum. It is 10-6 here in the Arrive Alive Cup.
And 2 play the balls in a row. The dummy half was able to get out and put pressure on the opposition. Again, it was Crawley, and backing up again, it was Smith. They engineered the first try. They don't come up with it this time, but great awareness here from young Hamilton, who goes to the short side, realises he's got a 2-on-1. The defence just holds back, and he crashes his way over. Bad luck there for the Warwick fullback Johnson. It looked like he'd held him up for a while. This is good football. Out of dummy half, ball in both hands, put the defence in 2 minds, and unlucky for Johnson, he was just able to roll over and get the ball down.
Second kick for Bray Mallon. From a couple of metres in from touch, and he slices this one. But his team is in front for the first time today. Continues to rain here. It is 10-6 to Wynnum. Warwick in need of a bit of field position here. They're playing without the football inside Wynnum's half. The one visit, they came up with points. Illinois. Plenty of venom in that hit up. And a penalty goes the way of Wynnum. They've got them backpedaling here. Warwick are really on their heels.
He's been a real handful, Illinois, hasn't he? Crashes the ball up big and strong. Really takes some tackling, jumps out of this one, puts some pressure on, gets up quick to play the ball and earns his team a penalty.
Start the set from the 40. This is Chris Jeffrey. Halfway, it's taken by Houston, and also by Rees, who almost there, the referee hanging on a little too long, the number 12. 5 metres inside Warwick's half now. Smith with a jink and then finding Bomb. He's got a bit of style about him, the halfback. And now they work left, this time with Miller. And he too is making some metres. Warwick's defence, well, their defensive line has been broken here. They are desperate for an error to come from the Wynnum side. Crawley's able to offload. Now they're standing in tackles as well. Lanoy, 8 metres out with the right arm free. And last tackle. They come left, they will have them well and truly stretched. Smith reads the numbers. Try is coming, it'll be the 5-8 Miller. By my count, it was 4-on-1. And Miller gets Wynnum's third try. 14 points to 6.
And you can see that both these teams have had some good quality coaching. As we see here, an incident there where the ball is stripped. The referee is going to say that was played at by the number 12 from the Warwick team, which was Jeff Rees. But beautiful play here from the dummy half. Good ball from Crawley. Crawley onto Smith. Miller has got the numbers, a free run to the line. But the halves are playing very well for both these sides. You can see there's good quality coaching gone into them. They know the right lines. They know the angles. Their passing is crisp. And the third try there for the Wynnum team.
Mellon starting to look like the proverbial drowned rat now as he gets his third kick for the day from 15 metres in from touch. He's on the move after kicking it. He loved it. He was like a golfer on a putt that was headed straight for the centre of the cup. 16 points to 6 to win him.
Sunday on the block. There are winners.
There'll be no way down tonight.
And there are losers. But one person has escaped all the hard work. Until now.
Us against you.
When Jamie takes on the block and loses. Now it's time for the host to get his hands dirty.
Look out, Darren. Wouldn't want to get dust in your Chardonnay.
What do I need these gloves for?
You'll see. No!
Freedom presents The Block, 6:30 Sunday on 9.
Crocodiles are gorgeous. They're Australia's apex predator. Modern-day dinosaur. And you can catch these big wild-caught blokes up close and in safety at my home at Australia Zoo every day at our crocodile feeding demos. Have a go at these little beauties, will you? And crikey, there's stacks of other wildlife to see and touch too. You'll have a great day out at my new big Australia Zoo just north of Brisbane where crocs rule.
New from Red Rooster. Tender marinated chicken pieces, delicious tzatziki sauce, crispy lettuce and tomato, all in a freshly baked roll. Red Rooster souvlaki sub. One taste and you will understand. Only at Red Rooster.
Amart All Sports massive winter clothing clearance on now for a limited time. Make an offer. All the best brands, all the latest styles. No reasonable offer will be refused. So grab yourself a bargain and check these out. Buy 2 or more and save up to 50%. Plus red hot footwear bargains. Seniors and juniors just $40. These Reebok running save 30. Adidas save 40. And the latest Asics and Brooks just arrived. Amart All Sports. No one's got more sports gear.
River Festival is lapping at our doorstep, and with it, the highly anticipated event River Symposium, which focuses on successful conservation of our waterways. River Symposium will culminate with the presentation of the Tees River Prize. Let's pull together and make our river one of the greatest in the world. Get together on Sunday, July the 20th at 7th Brigade Park at Chermside and maintain our precious waterways. Bring the family and join in the fun of the Port of Brisbane Corporation River Clean. It's part of River Festival.
McCain Stir Fry, the perfect mix of specially selected vegetables to make authentic stir fry in minutes. Ah, McCain, you've done it again.
The Irrigation Shop, Queensland's largest pump and irrigation showroom. Complete your garden with the convenience of an irrigation system and soothing integrated water features. To finish the picture, we have a large range of outdoor or even underwater lights, so no one will miss your gardening creation. The Irrigation Shop.
Obviously another Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Well, it is irresistibly tasty.
No wave is too huge for Sinbad, the most daring thief on the 7 seas. Now they've got a goddess on their tails and a whole shipload of adventure. Sinbad, now showing.
When it's crunch time, whether it's the Holden Rodeo, Jackaroo, Frontiera, or the powerful Holden Ute, you must talk to Australia's largest volume light commercial dealer, Eagers Holden, Breakfast Creek Road, Newstead.
Luke Brosnan with yet another restart for Warwick State High School. They led this game 6 points to 0. They're now down by 10. Same story again from the kick-off. Lanoy gets moving and gets it back to the 20. Defence well and truly tested. Jennings took a little dart infield that time. This is Crawley, who has asked plenty of questions today. He was taken front on by Bloomfield. 15 metres inside their own half and some free running again for Jennings. 3 dummy half runs in a row and almost back to halfway. Let's make it a 4th. Crawley. Crawley and Jennings combining for 4 straight tackles. And last it is for Wynnum. With it is Smith. Kick to the wing of Johnston. So thankful Warwick to have the ball back in their hands. It has been a while. Back tries without touching the ball. Warwick. And Johnson, their fullback. And the 25 metres out. This is Osborne. Just on these early tackles, the Sting looks to have gone out of their attack a little. Just with the defensive workload, and they'll kick early in the count. I don't know whether all his teammates would have been too happy. It's a pretty good kick, though, by Brosnan.
Probably the best way to make yards. His team does look a little bit tight, but they have had a lot of defence to do. And this Wynnum team keeps getting pressure on them by running quickly out of dummy half and bending them back. They're just going to have to tighten up around that play the ball area.
Russell Wine headed to a quick end there on the right-hand side as Houston came in over the top. Crawley, they want a little blindside shot here, put down. That's the error they've been sweating on. Johnston comes up with it for Warwick. So possession 40 metres out from the Wynnum line.
You can see the value there of the previous kick. They weren't going very far running the ball, so they kicked downfield. Now they're forced a mistake and they get an opportunity with the ball in better position.
Classically around the legs there by Trent Miller. Tackled by a little man on a big man. Brosnan, good ball there for Duncan. 20 metres out from the line and rounded up. Michael Duncan. It was just a slight grip there. Jason Hamilton coming up with a tackle. They come across. Their try scorer McGee is 8 metres out. He's sprawled through a few of the defenders there. As they go to the right side, the little kick from Osborne. Good weight on the kick. And getting there first is Chris Johnston. And Warwick State High have their second try. Beautifully constructed. It started with a first break by Duncan. It is finished with a short kick to the in goal, and they are right back in the contest.
He's done some good things here, Brosnan. Another short pass on the edge of the ruck to put Michael Duncan away. And from the ensuing play, they had a couple of shots down the right-hand side, culminating in this nice little play. Now, I thought he had the numbers, but he backed his ability and backed his winger's pace to get the ball into the corner, and he just gets it down inside the in goal. Good try there to the Warwick side, a nice hit back, and they show that they can do some things with the football once they get it in good field position.
I'm sure this young man, Luke Brosnan, would have thought about kicks like this coming into the game. Would have had dreams about landing one from the sideline at Suncorp. He gets his opportunity here, but he's wide. Brian Davidson watches on. His side back within 6 of Wynnum State High. It's been an entertaining battle up to now as Mallon with the kick-off. 16 points to 10. Wynnum in front. 6-0 early to Warwick. Then 16-6 and now 16-10. Two sides with a fair dose of talent here. First time we've seen the Queensland schools in action this year in the Arrive Alive Cup. As front rower, I think it was the second rower, Bunch, who got it forward, and then Duncan is in the play. He's lost the ball in the tackle. He was certainly hitting the line at speed, but there may have been a head clash there as well. Well, here was the tackle, the left knee of Duncan, right in the forehead of Molly. And he'll have a rest on the bench. He's not a well boy at the moment. Scrum 40 metres out from the Warwick line. And Wynnum leading by 6. And with it is Jennings. Most of his runs so far have been from dummy half, that time with a little bit of space to work. Important time of the game here for Warwick if they are to keep this margin to just 6 going to half-time. Smith, and with it is Bond. An aggressive run-up. 22 metres out from the Warwick line. Quick play the ball for Crawley, then for Smith, the switch back for Crawley, who steps and then finds a gap and then trying to pass. This is control of the ball. He looks so sharp, the 9 and 7.
It's amazing how many things from the NRL football you see on a weekly basis filter. As you see a drop ball here and an opportunity for Wynnum to come in and tackle. But how many things out of the NRL football at the senior grade filter down into the lower grades? Good dummy half running from both sides, the centres, the hookers, always dangerous out of that position.
Crawley with Smith. 10 metres out, a little bit of time on his hands too. Away for Hamilton. Then the wide ball for Mallon. Taking on the scrambling defence. Getting across there to make the tackle, Clint Armstrong. That was good work from Warwick. Smith touched in flight there. Bomb keeps it alive for Illinois. Try and stop this young bloke. They get there in numbers. 8 metres away from the line. Final seconds of the first half. With Wynnum up by 6. And that tackle on Trent Miller. 5 away, Crawley. Last play of the half from the front rower, Jeffrey. Outstanding defence from Warwick. They defend the line so gamely. A good end to the first half. It's been an entertaining first half of football in the Arrive Alive Cup. Today coming to you from Brisbane, it is Wynnum State High, the Bayside champions, taking on the champs from the Darling Downs, Warwick. And Wynnum lead by 16 points to 10. Back in a moment with more.
Hi, Natalie here. Join me tonight for home improvements on the cheap. The renovation stores with sales every day and staying in shape while staying indoors. The warm way to work out this winter. That's tonight, 5:30 on 9.
It'll be another cold one tonight with temperatures remaining low around the country.
Sorry, Barbara, that's not exactly correct. The Jacksons will be enjoying perfect weather tonight and all year round, thanks to the Airwell air conditioning I installed this afternoon. The ioniser and triple filters deliver fresher, healthier air, while the iFeel remote maintains exactly the right temperature. Barbara, back to you.
Airwell, perfect weather all year round.
Do you like to swing, baby?
Then swing into Alma Park Zoo. Simply Brisbane's best.
Lost my keys.
Nice too. Oh.
Where's my lunch?
Here's your banana.
Get out of me tree.
What?
Hop into Alma Park Zoo.
Simply Brisbane's best.
Family pass only $55. Follow the signs of the Bruce Highway.
Bulk price specials just arrived at Amart Sports. Look, junior rackets, half price. These Wilsons, 30% off. Backboard combo, over 20% off. Pro V1 misprints, 40% off. And golf sets, a crazy price. Huge bulk buys on now. Top brand soccer balls, just $15. Polar heart rate monitors, all 20% off. Skateboards, half price. Selected Jarvis Walker fishing rods and Akuma Pro spinning reels, all 30% off. Amart Sports, no one's got more sports gear.
If you're doing a few jobs around the house, take my advice.
Put them off.
But if it's really got to be done, and it does, doesn't it? Then nip around to Thrifty Link. There are heaps of locations around Brisbane to choose from, and they're all locals just like you. Thrifty Link, they're handy for hardware.
When it's service time for your Holden, whether it's a Rodeo, Jackaroo, Frontiera, or the ever-popular Holden Ute, take it to the service team at your local Holden dealer. Eagers Holden, Newmarket Road at Windsor.
It's that time of year again, so get the joggers out. Enter the Sunday Mail Suncorp Bridge to Brisbane on August 3 and help the PA Hospital research team. Entry forms are available from Suncorp branches. So get into the fun of the run, proudly supported by Channel 9.
Obviously another Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Well, it is irresistibly tasty.
New from Red Rooster. Tender marinated chicken pieces, delicious tzatziki sauce, crispy lettuce and tomato, all in a freshly baked roll. Red Rooster souvlaki sub. One taste and you will understand. Only at Red Rooster.
Wednesday night, Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane. This is the day of reckoning. Over 20 years of football, 33 wins each. If someone told you there's nothing left to fight for, someone lied.
It is time.
7:30 Wednesday, Rugby League's ultimate battle.
Are you ready for some football? Harvey Norman, State of Origin 3, exclusively live on Channel 9.
Welcome back for the second half of the Arrive Alive Cup today from Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. And a good take from the kickoff too from Russell Wine, coming out of the warmth of the dressing rooms, back onto the slippery conditions. Nice catch above his head. Wynnum starting this second half leading by 6 points. They've been trailed by 6 early, but a very competitive first half. I wouldn't be prepared to say Warwick are out of the contest just yet.
I was just about to say, both these sides have got such great talent around the hooker and half positions that you couldn't write either side off. Whoever gets most of the possession here and controls the ball will probably come out the winner. But just at the moment, I'm not going to declare that Wynnum have got this all parcelled up.
Scott Hall, lock forward for Wynnum. Statement gave in the first half. 9 of these players you're watching play for the Wynnum under-17 side. It's a great advantage to have that combination. Jennings down the left side with a pass. Again, good hands by Wine. And then came back in field. It was the last tackle, but some real enterprise in their play there from Wynnum.
Yeah, good vision there from the hooker, Crawley. Last tackle, but he realised they were short on the right-hand side. He got the ball out to Jennings. Jennings just couldn't quite get a nicely timed pass on the outside. Well taken there by the winger, though, Russell Wine. It was the last tackle and the handover took place.
Now, a drop ball by Warwick could be costly, fielded by Jeffrey. They are 20 metres away. Crawley works them right with Bomb. And every hit up he has done has been with great purpose.
He winds up, doesn't he?
Crawley, left with Smith. There's that Jink, very flashy player with the white boots and the white socks. Still standing in a three-man tackle. Finished off there by Bloomfield. He gets a second shot. The penalty could have gone either way, but it goes the way of Wynnum.
A little bit harsh there on the Warwick defence because he just kept battling away Jai Smith. He contributed as much to that as anyone. They're going to take the quick tap.
Jeffrey with a hit up. Again, it was Bloomfield who went front on. Good tackle. To the left they come. The 5'8" Miller dumping that pass inside for Moore. And Scott Moore scores the first try of the second half. It has gone the way of Wynnum. Delight on his face. It's 20 points to 10.
And again, the 5'8" Miller playing off the back of some good play. It was a penalty. Smith was really testing the defence here, and they didn't think the tackle was finished. The referee gave them the penalty, but good work here by Miller on the short side. He'll turn it back inside, and what's this left foot step? Bang. Beautiful footwork there that totally bamboozles the defence. Great play. What's his step? Bang, little one, back on the inside, just to get himself across the line. Good play.
Mallon, his kick from close range, glances the upright, does more than that, comes back to the field of play, no goal. There is that miss. 20 points to 10. The Arrive Alive Cup, it is Wynnum State High leading Warwick State High. There'll be a little more urgency in the play now of Warwick. Disappointing start to the second half. A drop ball inside their own half. Open the door. Lanoy runs back. He's done that plenty of times in this match from restarts. Every time gets over the 20-metre line. Russell Wine. He's caught up in the tackle there of Bloomfield. He's been very busy in defence. Nice inside ball there from Miller. It was put down by Lanoy. So Warwick get their chance inside the Wynnum half. Mid half is Grayson. This is McKenzie. 40 metres out. And back with Armstrong, using their bench players, Warwick. Again with Grayson. Osborne feeding along with Brosnan through the hands, went over the shoulder there of Duncan. Another turnover. Wynnum in possession. Could have been a penalty there against Aaron Johnson. As Wynnum get back to halfway. And Bond's ready for another hit up. 5 metres inside the Warwick half. Wynnum leading by 10 points. Front rower Chris Jeffrey. Who's a young prop with a bit of footwork too. Claiming the tackle of Brosnan. Crawley takes off for more metres. Big hand in a couple of the tries in the first half. Good front on tackle by McKenzie. He's been hurt in that tackle, McKenzie, for Warwick. As Bomb decides to pass this time with Gross. They're 25 metres from the line. It is the last tackle with Wynnum. In the green and white, the Bayside champions. High ball will come down 15 metres out from the line. Uncontested there. Miller with a catch. They keep it alive with Jennings. Now it's out for Wine. 10 metres from the line. Great rugby league. Good cover tackle as well from Grayson.
Yeah, good football by both teams. Excellent attack there from the Wynnum side, but equally good defence. The bomb went up in the air. The Warwick side decided they would allow Wynnum to take the ball, and it was the 5'8" Miller who got who got up high for it. Came out to the left-hand side. Look at the cover defence coming across. That's urgency. They haven't given up in this game, that's for sure.
And another turnover and the zero tackle. Wynnum goes straight back on the attack. Tony Anderson upended 10 metres out from the line, but Warwick made one drop ball in the lead up to the first try after half-time. Now they make another. There's only half a metre from the line as Bomb. He really does deserve a four-pointer. Crawley Passing along the ground, it still may be on here, kept alive there by Hamilton. Then the fullback Gross, he gets over but held up by Duncan, although referee Sidera says try to win them. Their second try of this second half. It is 24 points to 10.
Here was the turnover there, unlucky for Warwick. They've done so well in defence to hold out the Wynnum side. You can see very, very scarce the defence on the right-hand side of the field. Crawley knew he had to get it out wide. The slippery ball brought a bad pass, but still they had the numbers. Smith didn't panic. He allowed the ball to get to the outside. It was the fullback, Gross, who goes over to score the try, lurking out wide, looking for the space.
Well, this is confidence from Mallon. He's taken the ball back 27 metres this time, 3 metres in from touch, puts everything he's got into it. Again, unsuccessful. Cozier now their situation, leading by 14. Wynnum State High over Warwick. He's reaching the desperate stage for Warwick State High. A day that started off in grand style. They scored the first try of the game. Down by 6 at half-time. That is now 14. It's been their own handling errors. Their defence hasn't been too bad since half-time, but their handling inside their own half, they've paid quite a price. There's front rower Jeffrey leading the hit-ups for Wynnum. And very strong. Now Crawley darts off again. And over halfway. Warwick still getting there in 2 and 3 in every tackle. Smith with it. Maybe time for a run for the number 7. Miller. He's the player doing the running, the 5'8" at the moment. Last tackle here. Crawley. They've been late to realise that. Smith kicks. A lot of these chasers are offside. It will come down for Johnson. And Smith does well to come through. Johnson's lost it.
Was unlucky. Looked like he had that one. Got up. He had players bearing down on him. He caught it and then just lost it as he got back down to the ground. And that's unfortunate because it's turned the ball back over to Wynnum. Plenty of class in this Wynnum side, but I've got to say, very impressed with the Warwick attitude. They're doing their school proud, getting up in defence. They're chasing all day. They'll do well here to hold the Wynnum side out, though. Plenty of skill in their halves, round the hooker position. Plenty of willing forwards willing to hit the holes.
Here is Miller. A slashing second half, Miller. Taken in cover there by Mackenzie. 11 metres out from the line, Wynnum with Smith. This is the fullback, Gross. And again, superb defence by Warwick on their own goal line. It was Brosnan. He was shown enough here to suggest he's got a real future in the game. Bomb with it now. 5 metres out, unloading there for Lenoy, who gets over the big man. Front rower enjoys every second of that. Another try to Wynnum State High with a smile on his face. Geordie Lenoy.
Well, he got to run near the try line. Usually they've been asking him to hit it up from the king-offs and all that dirty work at your own end of the field. But suddenly he gets the side of the try line, and watch this. Lifts the knees, pushes hard, stretches out, and puts it over underneath the post. And like all good front rowers, loves scoring tries. Give me a go here. Look at this. Bang. You beauty.
Change of kicker. The other winger gets a crack right in front. Russell Wine. I like how they do business. And a stab at the ball. He gets the 2. They are on a roll. Wynnum State High in the Arrive Alive Cup. It is 30 points to 10.
Big laughs, big stars, and big
beef jerky.
What better way to spend a Saturday night?
Listen up, everybody. This is serious.
The riotous comedy double, Police Academy 2 and Trading Places from 7:30 tonight on 9.
D&G Motors have too many cars. We're not kidding. We can't move. Staff have been told that management will consider any offer on any vehicle in stock. Drop in today and make us an offer. You'll be amazed at D&G Motors. We make a great deal better.
When it's service time for your Holden, whether it's a Rodeo, Jackaroo, Frontiera, or the ever-popular Holden Ute, take it to the team at Australia's largest volume light commercial dealer, Eagers Service Division, Breakfast Creek Road, Newstead.
Obviously another Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Well, it is irresistibly tasty.
When winter bugs strike, call the Lodgers of Men in White for Australia's own range of cold and flu treatments that relieve symptoms so fast is soon a distant memory. So protect your family from the scum of the universe with Lodgerson.
River Festival 2003. The atmosphere, the excitement, the energy. A river spectacular, reflecting our unique way of life. River Festival 2003, August 29 to September 7.
Golden Casket's Rainbow Kids is a program dedicated to helping thousands of Queensland children. Recently, over $200,000 was raised in Golden Casket's Mother's Day appeal for the Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital Foundation. This will help continue research to improve the health of Queensland mums and their babies. So from Golden Casket, thanks Queensland for helping to put big smiles on little faces.
I started as an apprentice chef. Now I employ them.
It does get really busy at times, you know. It's full on. It all just kicks in, your adrenaline starts, and you just go for it. It's just awesome.
We expect a hell of a lot from them from day one. It has to be absolutely perfect. It's my reputation.
Pushes you always that one step further. He's always after that one better result that he knows he can get out of you.
It's not easy. The rewards are there.
I want to travel, see the world. And I mean, really, who doesn't need a chef?
You'll be amazed where new apprenticeships can take you.
Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Disney's Piglet's Big Movie is in cinemas now, and to celebrate, McDonald's has springies and hats in their new Happy Meal. So join in the magic by collecting your favourite characters. Tigger, Eeyore, Rabbit, Pooh, and of course, Piglet. Grab either one hat or one springy per McDonald's Happy Meal.
Piglet, where are you, Piglet?
Get in quick before they vanish.
It was their dream.
It's a mini bike.
It became their nightmare.
Think Mum will notice?
Now all they need is some fool to take the ball.
God, I hope I get it. Say good morning, Joey Bean.
Perfect. Malcolm following friends, 8 o'clock Monday on 9.
Brosnan kicking off. Thought he may have tried the short one. It's where you really have to put everything into this now. Russell Wines on the gallop, the winger. Finished off there by Josh Williams. Thrower, his eyes lit up when he saw the winger heading right to his part of the woods. 40 metres out from their own line, Wynnum in possession. Scored 6 tries to 2. Bomb standing wide this time. The centre, Michael Duncan, was hurt making the tackle. He pulled out and got there first. Smith unloading for Jeffrey. Good work to spin and trying on unloading that tackle. Still think Smith can do some damage if he runs here. Crawley's the bloke who wants to run on this occasion. Throws the ball up, putting pressure on Bomb. He did well. Then back for Hamilton. Now Hamilton will show us his speed. And collected by Duncan. 20 metres out from the line, he's lost the ball.
Lost the boy.
Well, in the Arrival Live Club last week, we saw a couple of good sides in Endeavour and Erindale. But I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the standard of both these teams here today, particularly this Wynnum team. Very good football team. Skill in the halves, they've got willing forwards, they've got speed in the backs. Warwick now with an opportunity with the ball. They haven't had any of it in this second half. They just need to hold on to it. And I like this player, Osborne. Sorry, Brosnan it is, the 5'8".
In conditions, the completion rate of Wynnum's been very good, 75%. He is the first try scorer of the day. This is back with John Bunch. 10 metres inside their half. Warwick, a rare chance with the football really in this half. Josh Williams. Now the Warwick Cowboys in the lineup. Bloomfield, quick hands by the halfback. Brosnan keeps it alive for Duncan. He's had a fine all-round game too, the centre. Nice tackle with Warwick. And they pass back to kick for Brosnan, the left boot, but he needs to chase through to put the men onside, the fullback and winger. Big mistake. Fielded here by Chandler. Chandler has taken over the sideline. Classic play. And he doesn't like it, Tony Chandler. That was his big moment.
Ah, dear. What we have here is failure to communicate. They got in each other's way. No one called for the ball. Chandler down the sideline. Couldn't get it back inside, and good defence there from Wynnum to get back and save the day.
It is a massive occasion. Came on television at Suncorp Stadium. Could have been a try in the corner. And the player who made the tackle was Joshua Gross, who was involved in the mix-up trying to take the high ball. He recovered well. And Wynnum now over their 30-metre line. 30 points to 10 they lead. And with it, Jai Smith, crossfield, Jeffrey. Again, good defence from Brosnan. And he's not far off the top of the tackle count either, the 5'8". This time it's Bunch who comes up with the front-on tackle. Wynnum the last, 5 metres inside their own half. The kick from Smith, testing that high ball again. And it's put down by the fullback. It was knocked back and play on, but then a big shot over the top by Jared Clark. Really put his shoulder into the fullback. Chandler. As he goes. Only 16, the left winger for Warwick. Their centre, Duncan. Beat Chinchilla High in their last match before today, 38 points to 0. Again from the Warwick side, but they were crowned the Darling Downs champions. Of course, the premier school from that area this year, St Mary's Toowoomba, are one of the seeded schools. Chance to attack from this scrum. 75 away. Gross taking on the centre there, Houston. Dummy half Wine. And Johnson the tackle, but it's only 25 metres away from the Warwick line. Crawley hasn't quite been as dominant in this half. Unloading there for Jennings. It really has been Trent Miller, the 6, who has stepped up to the plate in this second half, put a stamp on the game. He's passing there for Smith. Keeping alive and put down there by Archibald. In return makes the tackle on Bloomfield. Lane has stopped, but still pretty slippery out there. Tough actually for the players. When you go through your warm-up before the game, they were out on the ground and there was no rain. They retreat to the dressing rooms and they come out, and within 5-10 minutes of kick-off it was close to torrential.
I think they've handled it pretty well, Andrew, really. And even though it looks as though Wynnum are going to run away with this game, Warwick can be proud of their efforts this afternoon. They've tried all the way.
Well, there was an opportunity. Brosnan's kick taken on the toe by Houston. And then he made a little ankle tap there. He was just about to begin his chase. The kick went over the sideline in any case. But he was looking to find Top Gear, the centre. That's what happens. He gets the kick in and then cops the check. That'll be in the steward's report. Ball over the sideline. It's gone 30 metres away. Wynnum headed for the next round of the Arrive Alive Cup. Likely their opponents will be Sunnybank. They kick downfield. Chase back here for Grayson. He's winning the race now. Hamilton leading the race for Wynnum. And Hamilton makes the tackle. Not a bad play for McKenzie. The ball for Warwick. This was the chase, and we told you earlier that Jason Hamilton is the fastest player in this Wynnum side. He's one of the fastest players in the under-17 competition in Brisbane. They gave him an assignment there, and he almost carried it right off. Sort of lost the ball here. Will he play on for Wynnum? A chance to finish this game in style. It's 30 points to 10. They led 16-10 at half-time. And now the centre, Jennings. Plenty of cover coming across. It's been there all day from Warwick. Houston makes the tackle that time. 10 metres out. With it is Miller. Dumps it back inside there for Anderson. Anderson is 5 away from the line. Some of these Warwick defenders out on their feet as Crawley beats the referee, beats the front row and scores. Well, he charged into the referee, and that's what he's called him back for.
Over here. Scrum, boys.
I don't know that the referee actually impeded any of the defenders. He had a defender in his way. He gets out. He actually runs into the referee, steps past him, and I think he was always intending to come back to the inside. I don't know the referee actually interfered with the play. And even though he's touched him, he's ruled a scrum, and this will be a scrum feed to the attacking team when the referee interferes with the play. The team that was in possession, the attacking team, gets to feed the scrum.
10 metres out. And Smith, in fact, it's the lock forward who breaks Hodsall. So 5 away, right in front of the posts. And leading by 30 points to 10. Crawley wants another go. Centimetres short. Hodsall a dummy half. Defence swarming in. They devour Hodsall and loses possession. Well, that's the enthusiasm of the Warwick defence. Right there, they're down 30 points to 10. It's the final minutes. But defend our line, that's the cry.
Yeah, plenty of pride in their jersey today. Even though they're going to go home without the win, they can be proud of their performance. And Crawley there, he was denied twice. The referee got him once, and he was inches short on the second occasion.
With the ball. Final 60 seconds of this match now. With it is McGee. We're told that the powerhouses again in the Queensland section of the draw this year. Some of the North Queensland schools expected to make their mark, but Palm Beach Currumbin again strong. Keebra Park. Wavell, the defending champions. Palm Beach Currumbin champions in 2001. Wavell champions in 2002. Bunch, and he's headed over the sideline. Thought there was an opportunity.
Yeah, the two centres for this Wynnum team have both been strong in defence today too. This is Hamilton on this occasion, forcing his opposite number over the sideline. But Jennings has been good on this side of the field. We've seen a lot of the football, but what they've been asked to do in the defence have been very good.
So Wynnum high, the countdown here from the fans. And Wynnum one last attacking raid as Smith sends them on the run. But here is the plenty of the Warwick jumpers getting across, and it's the hooker. I don't know how he did it, Bloomfield. He broke from the scrum and covered up the kick. But quite an entertaining game in the Arrive Alive Cup. Celebrations are with the Wynnum players. They are through to the next round, but it has been quite an occasion playing on Suncorp Stadium. But 30 points to 10, Wynnum over Warwick. And our Arrive Alive player of the match is the hooker for Wynnum. Why shouldn't he smile? Jess Crawley, fine game, busy right from the opening minutes. So that ends the action for today. Wynnum take the next step in the Arrive Alive Cup. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on the Wide World of Sports.
Tuesday, it's twice the terror, 2 times the stunts, and double the fear. Twins take on the Fear Factor Challenge for $50,000.